Okay, that should be audio restored. Reason that was disconnected was because me not good at multitasking. Get out of here. The leg. I needed the microphone USB for the controller of it. Let's get some audio feedback from Twitch. Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, good enough. Just clean all this shite up. Don't need a power supply on my bench, so that can go away. Let's just click that off. I'll restore the microphone arm in just a tad. This here's the box of doodads for the face. We'll just do a quick review of what's in the box once we're set up. So, that seems fairly clean. Let's try and reattach this somehow. I should probably just 3D print something. I have a large printer, I could, but lazy, so. Okay. Let's move the camera. Uh-oh, crotch cam. Oh, that's not good. Is that going to sag over time? I hope not. Okay, that seems good. Hopefully that doesn't fuck up. So, face tracking. Plonk. Let's see what I've acquired. There we go. That's all of it. So, USB hub. I've already cracked it open. I was originally going to be using this one, but this is when I was using an Index, and it's been quite a while. Now I have a Pico, which means I need an extra USB port for the headset itself. So, the general gist is, fuck this one, even though it's quite nice, so I might actually just keep it. We have this little adapter, so the 5 meter USB Type-C cable I have can go into here instead of the headset. And then we've got this one, if I can open it up, this little cable, and this will go into the hub, if I can figure this out, and then this will go into the headset instead, leaving us with 3 USB ports for the 3 ESP modules. To connect those ESP modules, we've got this wire, which is literally used for like USB stuff, primarily I believe LEDs, but for this it's perfect. It also looks cool as fuck, so this is good. Then I don't want to attach this directly to my headset because I do actually quite like it. So what I'm going to do is I've ordered this other gasket. These are not cheap. This was about 15 quid. But it's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all sorts of holes in this and glue the ESPs, the hub. The cameras are going to go inside the gasket rather than on the lens. Same for the LEDs. And in theory, that should be enough. And then I can actually remove it as well, because I don't always want to have face tracking. I'm only going to be using it for, VR chat. So there's no point of having it on all the time. So it's nice to be able to remove the modifications rather than having them on all the time. I will be following a guide I saw for an index mod. Again, that's where I started. But I'm pretty sure a lot of it can be carried over to this instead. I'm not going to be 3D printing all that much stuff. And I'm probably going to break it up into quite a few smaller streams. This isn't something I feel like working on for a very long stream. It's just quite a frustrating project by the looks of it. Even though I'm going to go quite hacky with it, there's not going to be much CAD or anything. So, yeah. This ESP here has already been flashed. And I've used the USB firmware, so this antenna can piss off. There we go. So I'm thinking the camera would sit very nicely in this little cubby. I think this is actually for the Elite model that has built-in face tracking, because I can't find anything on my headset where this does anything. So we're already off to a pretty good start. And then we're just going to have a bunch of these LEDs. I've ordered some more infrared LEDs because I didn't realise, where is it? Which one of these is it? Oh, it's over here. This is only for the eyes, but you actually need some for the mouth as well. But these, I don't think there's enough. Actually, there might have been. It's too late now, I've ordered them. Just normal infrared LEDs. And they're going to be on the outside, so I figured get something that's a bit more robust. It will look a little nicer as well. So, I have some Tipex around here somewhere, which would be brilliant for marking the areas I need to put holes in. But it looks like I don't have Tipex. I had a little thing of it right here. Oh, go figure. And it's probably fallen down somewhere, or it's covered up. I've got all sorts of shit on my desk, so it's not a big deal. I'm going to remove the infrared camera. So I need to feed the ribbon through. Oh, yeah, just drop shit because it likes doing that. So attaching this is going to be the issue. Why we have a hot glue gun. I'm pretty sure that shouldn't affect the module that much. These do warm up, but I'm not too concerned of the heat it will generate. I might need to buy more of these though. These are apparently not very reliable. before I go right to melting this thing with my soldering iron, I am going to try and see if I can cut into it. But I think we're going to have to release some toxic fumes to really get it going. Yeah, okay. No, this isn't doing it. It's way too thick. Well, maybe, hold on. No, let's not give up so quickly. I just don't want to cut myself, so... Nope, we're going to go ahead with the soldering iron. Which means I need to move some stuff around. We're going to need a fan. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Fan. My room is an absolute fucking mess. Okay, let this be a lesson to anyone. Well, it's not a lesson, it's a tip, because I haven't done anything wrong. And that is to keep old shitty soldering bits just for this sort of project. That one feels like it could be good. I think I have a flat one somewhere. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this one's all sorts of fried. Of course, you don't want to use a fresh soldering bit to melt plastic. Seems like a waste. So, I mean, the thing is, these aren't really expensive anyway, so if you do that, whatever. But, oh, that sheath doesn't fit. Do I have the other one in there? Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. No, we don't want that moving. I want a nice direct blast of air. Plastic is a little bit lower, so we'll drop down to between 220 and 250, because I think 300 is just going to burn shit. We've just got to hope that this is some sort of thermal plastic, because if it's not, it's always going to gunk up and burn. We're going to want to have the iTrack software open. Yeah. Okay. I'll just dump this up here actually. Yeah. Oh, now they say they've got my fucking delivery. Lazy cunts. I'm going to temporarily hot glue this onto the headset. I'm pretty sure it's not going to mess nothing up. Actually, you know, just to be safe, I'll put, I don't know, maybe some tape. Or maybe it'll just hang on. Yeah, no, that should be fine. What I want to do is I want to secure this inside, and then I want to make sure it's in the right place. Let's make sure this ESP module is still working. It is a battered little thing. The image is probably not going to be great when it's in the headset on account of me not having the what is it? Infrared set up yet. Also, terrible design. They've got this big bulky thing in the way of where the ribbon cable goes in, which is just really annoying. Oh great, that is just where my head's going to be, so... We want cropping mode. The video is a little bit glitchy. Oh! It doesn't help when you keep on dropping it. Yeah, it's got some nasty latency on it. That could just be USB, that could just be the camera being damaged, could be anything. Could just be the previews like that, I mean, I don't know. Upright. Even if it is broken, and it's going to be like that forever, it's going to be useful for words, getting the right position. So if we do need to replace it, we'll know where it needs to go. Now let's see. Does this mount? It does. Okay, good. Just like chocolate. Now there is going to be some light bleed in this, which I'm ready for. The plan is I'm going to cover it all up with either wire tape or the 3D printed cover will cover the hole as well. Oh, there we go. Check the hole size. Oh wow, it is perfect. Let's file it down because it looks ugly as fuck. Oh, that smell is not good for my lungs. File. Okay, I'm happy with that. So, we just feed this through, and then we need to... Oh, I have an idea. Blue tack. Oh, let's get a big old lump of it. Okay. And I can't see it in my peripheral, which I think is good. I'm just going to angle it in a little bit. The ribbon cable has plenty of room to move around. So, let's plug the USB back in and see how we did. I'm going to need to whip up. I'm going to move this onto my main screen just for a second. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty legit. Let me take advantage of this stream delay. Left, right. Left, right. I hope that's enough for it to see. So let's go ahead with the rest of the installation. Oh yeah, and that will be able to just attach like so. As you can see, the USB is right where the ribbon cable is, so it's kind of hard to reliably test these things. There should be just enough room to get the wires underneath, the ones that need to be done for the this. You know what? I might leave it as blue tack on the inside. I'm going to hot glue the infrareds, but leaving the camera's adjustable and it's pretty solid in there. I'm just not super confident with the amount of like how much you can't see the right side of where I'm looking. So leaving it with blue tack means I can move it around better. Oh, we should... No, I won't whip out the headset, it's all tangled up in cables right now, so we'll leave it. That'll be a future stream thing for us. But this idea is going to work for the eyes. The mouth might have issues, because I'm going to try and attach it down here. So we'll have to do some shenanigans for that. But that should be fine. So, what's next? I think butchering this USB hub so we can actually do a proper test with it attached. But this is quite, there's no real effective flat area for it. It's quite a hunky little thing. Let's remove these screws. Again, this one's already been flashed, so no need to worry about it. I'm thinking maybe headset, eye, mouth, or maybe mouth, eye, mouth, eye. I don't know. I don't think it really matters all that much. The cable routing should be fine. Oh yeah, we also need to figure out where this is going to go. I'm hoping near here, because the headset's USB would be about here-ish. Oh shit, I'm covering up the chat. Not that anyone's in the chat room, but archival reasons it's good. And I might make an actual video going over how I made this. Okay, that's junk. I don't need that. Desoldering these is going to be difficult. Didn't account for that. This is 3.2, so there's quite a few more pins on this. And I don't really just want to use normal USB headers. Oh, we could have them face upwards. That'd be good. Thinking. I need one of those desoldering guns. I really do. Yeah. Okay. Let's think. Camera position's good. Yes. We can now permanently mount the ESP on this side. We're going to mirror it on the other side, of course, but that means we need to 3D print a bottom plate because I don't want to we can't even hot glue this directly on the bottom because the wires are going to come out the bottom, so we do need a little razor for it. I do have black POA loaded in, so that's fine. Then we need to figure out how we're going to connect to this. We need to figure out how this is going to go. I mean, this is going here. There's going to be a wire going up here. Maybe. No, see that there's not much room for it here, is there? So this cable needs to go and do stuff. Oh, maybe like this. It's just a tricky situation. So we've got to remember the headset's also here. Yeah, let's attach the ESP. I'm going to clean this up. And then we also have the headset cable that needs to be addressed. Let's cover these lenses. Okay, nice and proper. Thinking. CAD. Yes, let's do CAD. Under construction. We need the soldering iron to fuck off. Oh, that's a good thing. Given that it is a thermal plastic, we might be able to weld any POA parts to the gasket. I mean, I'm probably not, but if we need to, we can. I'll keep the fan plugged in just in case. Activate the printer. Oh, right. It's pen plugged. Oh, I'm just making big old messes all over the place. Oh. This is useless now. Chuck that. Yeah. First two bits of CAD will be for this and for this. Oh, that actually fits quite nicely over here. Let's open up Fusion and let me turn on my screen share. Preheat my printer. Calipers. Let me just check this. Previous project of the day, I guess Fusion. Oh yeah, I kind of passed out and my computer completely restarted whilst I was asleep, so a bit annoying, which means a bunch of shit was closed that I didn't want closed. This guy had a pretty useful little wiring diagram. I can't remember. Maybe it was on iTrax. It was, here we go. Yeah, it was this guy's project. Does this one? I think it's the GitHub that one means. Oh yeah, that's the plastic I've inhaled. Okie dokie. I do believe it's yes, this is what we're going to be wiring. Which means, what's that thing? Data, ground, and then this must be power. And that is certainly the case. Oh, VUSB, so 5 volts. Why don't they just put 5 volts down? Oh right, this one also, oh, this has a built-in USB decoder, doesn't it? That's, yeah, data plus data negative. Not all ESPs have that, it turns out. I thought they did. They don't. The modules don't, like the individual modules. I thought they did have the data pins. Turns out they don't. Oh yeah. Save. Do I even bother attempting to replicate the curvature of this headset? It's not the headset, it's the gasket. It would look a hell of a lot nicer. I know that if it's facing... Oh, I suppose the camera's not on, is it? It is, but it's not streaming. Yeah, let's turn that back on. So, this is the way it'd be facing up in the gasket. This would be... That's up, and then that's facing forward. This will be covered with the ribbon cable, so the wires are going to have to come out the side, so there'll have to be a little cutout in the bottom. Should be push fit, I think. We're going to have this push fit. The plastic part will glue onto the gasket. Oh, that's right. It'll glue right onto here. This will push it onto that, and then I'll print another part that goes over all of it to cover it all up. Well, that's the plan, at least. That'll be very last stuff, I think. Very last stage. I don't know. New design. Oh, it's already open. Oh, fuck off, Asian. Let's just make a little analog for the ESP. ESP is 17.75 in that direction. 21.3. Yeah. We're not going to do any fancy CADing here. We're just going to use primitives and extrusions and things. No sketches, none of that. Should we? Most certainly yes. But will we? Nah. Actually, maybe we should use sketches for the bottom at least. I mean, this should be hollow. Which is going to beg the question how we're gluing it on if it's hollow on the bottom. But then the wires do need to come out somehow. How far from the edge can we get before it says 1 on my calipers, so yeah, we'll do that. Hole 2.5. Oh yeah, but look at that, it adds a whole bunch when we have the wall thickness. Wonderful. We'll do it upwards as well. Fucking USB's gonna get in the way though, isn't it? Let's be a little bit responsible. No, that's not what I wanted. ESP. Yeah. Alright. So the ESP will push into this area and the wires will come at the bottom. Do need to figure out this area though. This is where the useless USB Type-C is going to be. I say useless because it's never going to get used because it's all going to be wired. It's good for flashing, but it's a little inconvenient here. And that is 9 across, so 4.5. That should accommodate that USB port. Just sitting there. What's the difference here? Why is this doing this? It's just being a goofy goober. Oh, there you go. Oh no, it just must be like that. Fair enough. Let's make it look somewhat nice. Where's the wire? The wire is 6 wide. So 3, how thick is it? 1.5, so we'll make it 3 tall as well. Just so we have some wiggle room. Yeah, 3 point, no, because that's, yeah. And then we'll add the additional offset. I'll just do what looks right. 7. Ah, right. It's gonna be like that, is it? Oh well. Negative 0.5. Negative 0.5. That is the basic shape I'm going for. I think, given that, oh, what is it going to be? It's going to be like this. I'm holding it in my hands right now as well. USB would be here, and all the data pins are here, so we can cover up this entire back area. Wait a minute, did I just do a goof? Maybe not the entire back area. Let's do, yeah, 5. Then, just remembering the USB is there. The USB pin will be about here, so and that should give us ample room for our individual connections. Well, I'm looking at these pads. These are fucking small. Why didn't they just put these on the outside? I should have brought extra ESPs. Once it's wired, the hot glue is going to act as strain relief anyway, so it should be fine, but it is a little bit annoying. Okay, so let's account for the curvature of the headset somehow. I have a rough idea on curvature it is. Oh look, here we go, we're going to use a sketch now. Let me go back to my reverse engineering days. From here to here, it's about 63. Yep. I'm just eyeballing here a lot, so it's not going to be very accurate. 25 from about the midpoint actually, so that's good. That gives us that. Yeah, it doesn't look very good, but sure. We'll just extrude this, and then on this side we'll make another sketch, but of the furthest end, which from the middle point is 42, and then all of it combined 82, and then from the middle it's about 53 up. 53. That looks awful. Let's just see how bad it is, and if it doesn't work, whatever, we tried. Curved objects aren't really my forte. How far apart are these two areas? 53. Do 54 just to... And then we can do this. Okay. I'll tell you what. I already fucked it up. We'll do two. I'll do one with the bottom just as flat, and I'm going to do one where it's like roughly positioned and cut. So we're going to want it is going to be a slight angle, so that's fine. We want it about here. And then we'll just extend this a whole bunch. Disabling this, bring that back, do this, do one of these, one away, do this. Cool. Cool. Alright. It's too fucking cool. I'll shut my window. Printer. Are you ready to print? These should not take very long at all. Flat is wait, mounts, isn't it? ESP mounts. Cannot decide on good names. Okie dokie. And this is why this can't really be done as like a community project, because it's going to be different for every single gasket. That's why I'm thinking of doing it as just a normal build video. Because I could definitely just hot glue this all on. This is more just because I like a bit of wiggle room, but to each their own. Let's grab the printer camera, which should be on a different IP now because it's not static, which is really quite annoying. Alright, I say that. Let me guess. I need to reboot the connection. Network connection, so we go. Never show your network stuff on the internet. Like I'm doing literally right here. But I'm on a public network anyway, so whatever. Did that work? Oh, it's gone back to a different one. God damn it, this way you should just leave your shit on all the time. Where's my camera? Uh-oh. My camera is not cameraing. That sucks. Oh well, it was only for the Garfield stream, to be honest. It'd be nice to have it for all streams, mind you. Cam. Maybe by Joss Woods connection. Oh, Sag. Much Sag. A project for another day. Models. Yep. I'm almost certain the area where the ESP is going to go in is not correct, so that's fine. I'm more interested in just feeling them so I have an idea of what to do next. They shouldn't take very long. 16 minutes? I feel like it should be faster than that. Whatever. Alright, what would be awesome is if there's a way to adjust the IP before uploading. Because now I need to go over here and do it here instead. 34. Piss off. Slice. Cool. Okay. That's gonna print. Oh, my back. Damn, this camera's making me really upset. I risked so much to get it working. The camera module might also just be busted. I'll probably just buy a nice camera because the camera in it right now is one of Terrence's old eyes. And yeah, it was the cheapest, shittiest camera I could find. Next question is, how much of this are we going to need? I'm going to cut off just a whole bunch of it. It's going to be roughly here-ish, then the module will be there. We may need to use wire core, which I'd rather not, because I quite like this wire. I got it just for this project because it looked cool. Melt my fingers. The power and ground are going to be really easy because they're, you know, I'm going to use the ground that's provided. This giant pad here seems a bit inconvenient. It's these two data pads that are going to be the problem. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I don't know if you can. Yep, this camera focuses great. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it can focus. I think it's incapable of that. I mean, in these pins, yeah, that's fine. The power is going to be easy to do. It's the data pins. We're just going to have to be very monotonous with this. I have some ideas. I'll probably half the amount of wire just inside, like, the amount of strands for the two data ones. And once the power ones are on, they're going to be pretty strong, so they'll act as anchors, I think. So I'll make them shorter. So when this gets yanked, and it won't be getting yanked. Once this is on, it's going to be on. This wire's getting glued as well. Yeah. Just melt all of these on. Hot. Oh, I see. Look, that's what I should have done for the other ones. But this is power, so this one does need to be on. Oh, inhaled that. Maybe if I do side by side type deal. It's just going to be a pretty tricky soldering job. Get a little right angle going, because that is going to be coming pretty much right here, and then this is going to have to follow up. There's another good thing about this wire is it's quite malleable, has good memory. Yeah, I think I'll wire them inside and then I'll just fill the cavity with a bit of glue, or at least on the exit path. Yeah. See, what would be really cool is if we get these two things wired together and mounted, and do a test over the hub to make sure it's still reading. I do have one idea to be a cheapskate on this instead of having to solder these individually. I do have like little USB ends, but that just seems like a cheap cop out. That would be about there. I mean, maybe that is just the best bet. I mean, the headset one's going to be sticking out anyway. You know what? Yeah, let's not make things harder than they need to be. I just need to remember where I put them. I think I have a rough idea. We just need 3, so are they in this one? Oh yeah. Bingo. I suppose it makes it more repairable. I'm not too pleased with this choice, but it really is going to shave a whole bunch of time. And then this one. Yeah, like that. I mean, look, the wiring goes from having to remove all of these little connections, because this is 3.2 and just not 3, plus the 4 anchor ones, to just 4, like this. They just go straight in. Oh yeah, we also need to make a little bit of CAD for this. I'm gonna go collect something. I'll be back in a moment. Oh, that was a massive waste of my time. This flat sucks. Don't go to Rivermead Island if you're going to Anglia Ruskin Chelmsford campus. But it got me thinking, we can't mount this here because the headband will interfere, which is a tad bit annoying. Let's see how we did with the print. It's a curved one. Oh, okay. No, that's alright. It's maybe even a little bit too tall. A bit too proud. Tolerance is definitely wrong on the actual ESP bit. So we'll adjust that. And that would go on like that, and then that would go right about there, and then that would go over the top. Wires would come out the side. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead to the curved one. I'm just gonna edit this. -2. Do -3. -4. There we go. This should be quite a bit thinner. And then we'll just make it a little bit more accommodating for the ESP to fit in. -0.2. Yep. Save and print that real quick. I have a feeling that this probably won't work on the other side because it needs to be flipped, I imagine. Well, no, just the hole does, which is fine. We can work with that. Reload the model, delete the other one, slice. 7 minutes. Good, good, good. Up like that. Delete this one. Just check that away. Mindstorming time. How are we doing this? I wonder. And the head strap will. Unless we run the head strap under it, like we put a little. Oh yeah, we could put something in the model so we run the head strap under and through. Now this is an appropriate time to grab the headset. Remove the cable real quick. So, this gasket comes off. This one goes on. Ah, that's close. I didn't even think about this coming down. Yeah, we're going to have some design issues for sure. But look at that. Oh, try to look at it. There's the camera. Light bleed's not too bad. That is an issue though. I don't know how well this is going to... Yeah, it'd have to be like that. Then that's sticking out the top of the head though. I don't like that too much either. Attach this to the front maybe. Yeah, but then I don't really want to attach it to the front. It It would still be removable with the USBs though. Maybe we need to find a if someone's made a model of the front of the headset, or at least something like a clip. Pico for front clip. 3D print. Maybe. I'm pretty sure I've seen things that snap on the front of the headset. Oh, I know. Pico for Babel. Here we are. That's a clip if I've ever seen one. We just need to modify this. Did the guy provide step files? He certainly did. HMDmail.step. The true savers. Okay, so maybe having these on normal USBs wasn't such a bad idea. Because now we can make it so it's two removable parts. Something that clips on the front of the headset, and then the gasket itself, and we'll have the cables come out the bottom instead. Yeah, no, I like that, that's good. It's getting later though, and we've been on for about an hour, although most of that was me outside trying to get back in. So let's just attach this. We'll do a little bit of glue and we'll just see how well it stays on. We'll rip it off, but and we'll test the USB devices, but this will need a bit more time to CAD out, and honestly I don't feel like doing that today, so yeah, but I think that should be good, and that does simplify things. I would have liked it all to be on the gasket, but you know, it's fine. We can put some stress relief on this as well, so it's not end of the world. What would be really good is if I had something that made a bunch of infrared light without having to attach this infrared module. Also, I do not know where this is going either, so... But this is a solderless kit, aside from adding the power, but that's it. Because all the rest has got connectors. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, let's do that as well, because then we can see what it's going to look like. It's Type-C. I have some pretty questionable Type-Cs knocking about, so it doesn't need data. Wow, these are really... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 each, okay. Short wires. I'm not too comfortable with how small these are, but it's whatever. So 1, 2, 3. Plus these long ones. How's that working? input, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I being dumb? Let's check index. Maybe it's just spares. Images. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I think that's on. I feel like they could have probably packaged in more wires. Oh, hold on, there is a longer one in here, so there's 2 long ones. Oh, I suppose that's you'd need a long one to get to the other side, wouldn't you? But I don't know if we're doing that for our one. I'm thinking here, 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 and here, but they're all pretty much equal distance. I'm gonna have to check the docs for this. I track VR. Huh. Did I miss something? Did they change it? V4. V4. I want to see how these are supposed to go together. Yeah. Alright, face up. Wait, so what is an incline? What are we saying? Okay, they should make a very dim light when powered on. Huh? Fuck. Check that in a second. I'm going to test with just one LED for now. Doesn't matter which one this goes into. Okay. And then power. Nothing. check the video again.
Going to have the basic USB-C. Plug that in. Kind of push this around. So we're going to plug that in. 3 of our not keyboards. Great. We're going to plug this into the right.
That is exactly what I did. Okay.
That one. Great.
Yes. It switches in the down position. Oh fuck. We're dropping this all over the place. Oh, okay, he just wants to seated.
Plug this into the right. That one. Great. Now we're going to grab 3 of our non-keyboards and our 1 keyboard. And we can take one of the non-keyboards and then plug it in. So the black wire cord faces the same side as the other. So we're going to plug that in. Okay, just like that. Now we're going to take one of these. Since this is the right eye, the top wire is the one that is missing.
Your fucking hands are covering it, mate. I can't see what you're doing.
Top wire is not. Let me plug that in. Okay. Now we're going to grab another non-keyboard. So we're going to plug that in. Same way. Now we're going to grab another wire. Flip it around so the top grab. And grab one last.
I swear they make this shit way harder than it needs to be.
Make sure that this. Now plug that in, and there we go. So if you hold them out like this, the holes at the bottom.
Yeah, it's on the bottom.
Should all be lined up with the top wire not being connected between any. We can now plug this in to give it a test. Make sure our switch on the main board is on, which is facing the USB-C port. And now we can hold this up and see that we are on. If we begin, that is good. Should be. They should
Shit,
be
my LEDs aren't turning
Now
on.
we have our right eye wired up. We're going to do the same for our left eye. So we're going to grab our long wire. We're going to
Son of a bitch. Let's try a different one. This thing wasn't cheap either. Nope. Nothing. Maybe my eyes just aren't good. I just can't see the light, but I'm pretty sure I should see something. Idea! So do something I know does work, and that's a continuity test with a multimeter. Let's check one of these. Okay, I think they are just really dim. Maybe his camera's good or something, I don't know. What we can test though is our infrared camera, which can see this shit. Let's grab the new mount. It's a little messy, it's fine, no, it's going to get covered later. Let's not find this corner being fucked up. Okay. Fuck off. That's why you always clean your fucking print beds. Okay, ESP's mounted. You can see the pins we need, which is good. See, now the issue is, sure I can mount the ESP, but I have absolutely zero way of testing if it works without first soldering this on. So that's just going to sit like that. Messages. Jesus Christ. Alright, yeah. Big old mess. Let's do a simple test. And then if I feel like it, I might do some other things. Mainly soldering, but I really don't know if I want to solder tonight. So we'll solder this, we'll connect this. So that's 2 LEDs that should be flashing, right? And then we can get the eye track software, which is up here. Plug that in as well. If I could figure out this USB hub. Oh, my camera's a bit busted. Oh, hold on. Is this one working? No. That means two things. One of two things. There's an IR film on the lens, or this is fucked. Oh. Oh, there we go. Nice. Right. I have some newfound confidence now. So get this off. What's the plan? Infrared works. That works, kind of. They did look a bit bright, but we'll just have to see how it all looks inside the gasket later. Yeah. It's just a whole bunch of soldering I don't feel like doing. It's not even that much soldering, to be honest. just small soldering. Right, once this is on, that'll be fine. I mean, it doesn't even really fit that perfectly on the headset. There's a bit of a gap. It doesn't show too badly on camera, but it's there. I mean, once that's glued on, that'll be fine. Yeah. The next big question is, where do we put our little IR board? Well, I wonder if this would fit for the vent. Almost. We might be able to attach this right here and put a little cover on it so that the head strap doesn't mess with it. Yeah, I like that. Alright, let's clean up. We'll call it a day. We'll do a little review, make sure we have everything in order. I am gonna glue that on though, just so it's not loose all over the place and not getting broken. So let's just plug hot glue gun in real quick. Yeah, I think we're on track. I didn't have bets on finishing it today. I've actually got a mind to do this before I stream tomorrow. And I thought I might be able to finish it tomorrow, but I'm not too sure. I might be able to get the eyes working, but the mouth's going to need a little bit more freestyle work. It was the whole hub bullshit. I didn't really think about how big the USB hub on this thing is. Got a little bit spooked with the infrareds not working, but it was all fine. I panicked for no reason. Oh fucking hell, I'm clumsy. I say I'm clumsy. No, this desk fucking sucks. It's tiny. It's not equipped for what I'm doing. I need a better place to work in. I hate this place. I hate this place so much. Alright, that's the LEDs all wrapped up. Random USB cable. Trash. Wire. Is this hot yet? We literally need the tiniest dab. Oh, just got hot glue on my lip. I'm not very pleased with how this is gluing on, honestly. But I'm being quite sparse with the glue because I don't want it to be permanently attached. Not yet, at least. Yeah, okay. I think once it's actually fully attached and we really kick this with glue, it will be fine. And then the plan is to 3D print another part to go over all of this. I might try even 3D scan it. I only have a Connect on hand, so that will vary in quality. And this will go in there, and that's the wire that's going to be probably more downwards. Yeah. Okay, no, that's good. Secondary box for all that. That can go away in there. ESP, camera, empty, ESP, drop all that in there. Random USBs. Cool. Unplug hot glue gun. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, tomorrow, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come on at a reasonable time. I have a lesson, an online lesson at 12 to 1, and I'm probably going to be on call up until 4. But I think maybe a 3-hour stream. I mean, could probably crack all of it out. I mean, this stream was mostly just spent doing more tests and just planning, and I think everything we have in mind now, it should be fine. We are going to need to do a little bit of circuit, like we need the infrared for the mouth. So that's just a 100k resistor and 3 IR LEDs, which I've got coming. They'll be here tomorrow. So that should be fine. Yeah. And then it's just software. I mean, we're gonna wire just the one eye up. I'll consider that a success because that one's already flashed. But when we know that one works for a fact, I'll flash the other 2 ESPs. Apparently, let's check this. Babel. This should be able to just detect. Well, okay, I guess I can't check it because I've glued it on, haven't I? Apparently, Babel will read the Iris firmware, which should be fine. We'll just have to find out tomorrow. Well, yeah, that's tomorrow's problem.